1 and 2 of my Build-A-Page kits. These are the kits that I put together, and now I am creating my pages. So because I posted everything a day late because I've got so much going on. Isn't that always the case that right before you go on vacation, everything seems to happen? Life is just like, hey, I know you don't have time right now. So could you do this 10 million things that you didn't foresee having to do? Yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. But I'm just going to combine days 2 and 3 and days 1 and 2. And then for day 3, 4, and 5, I should be okay. I've already got them filmed. So it's just a matter of getting them scheduled and put up. But these are both really quick ones anyway. So it kind of fits because it ended up that the two together kind of makes the length of my average videos. So that worked out in the end. If you haven't seen me putting these kits together, you can go ahead and check that out in my last 2 videos. It was a 2-parter. They were both kind of long. I was very chatty. It's been a while since I posted videos and since I really had the time to kind of sit down and just chat and explain what I was doing. And I don't know, it felt kind of nice just to ramble a little bit. So be prepared. They are both a bit longer, but at least you get to go through seeing me put all these kits together and kind of, what my thought process was for why I was picking certain things or whatever it may be. So that's always kind of fun. I love getting a glimpse into other people doing that. I think that's why I love this series so much. So for this kit, I have a whole bunch of stuff from the Sun-Kissed collection, the Cocoa Vanilla Sun-Kissed collection. And then I have a whole bunch of pieces of ephemera and chipboard from Sherbert and a few things from how many things actually? 3, I think. 3 little things from the Pink Fresh Out and About collection, which is an older travel collection, but I absolutely love it. So it makes an appearance quite a bit this month and next month too, because I've already got a lot of August done too. And so these 2 layouts just came together so easily. As you can see, I just picked one piece of 12 by 12 paper here. So I knew that I had to get that used up. And then I just have a whole bunch of embellishments, and that's really what makes up all of these layers. So I didn't have to think too much about the specific design. The 2 pictures are there. I knew I wanted both on the page. One is vertical, one is horizontal. So there isn't a ton of ways I think that you can put those onto the page. So I kind of just plop them right down in the middle, and then I'm filling up all of the space around the pictures with my embellishments. So yeah, this was not so much about thinking about how the layout's going to look. It was more about just nestling all these little pieces together, finding the right spots for them, and just making everything look really nice and balanced and spreading out those colors. I kind of knew right away as I had pulled this stuff that I obviously wanted lots of yellow because there's a wooden statue that I'm standing in front of that is a man with a rain slicker on, and so it's quite yellow. And then I love kind of the yellow with other primary colors. So I've got reds, I've got some teal, and I have sort of a navy blue in there. And also the light blue, because I did bring in some clouds. I just thought that would give a different kind of shape, and you can see that it's a bit of a cloudy day. We're on the ocean, so you can kind of see the clouds. I just thought that those took up some space up in the sky and balanced everything out. So I stuck to those colors. It just happened that there was a piece on the cut apart sheet from the Sun-Kissed collection that had labels in the 4 colors. So the kind of red, which is on the pinkish tone, and then the yellow, and then that kind of teal and the navy blue. So that worked out really good. I just pulled from there. The Sherbert collection has lots of those colors as well, so I was able to find lots of stuff in different textures and shapes to go with it. And there you go, you can see it. This one came together so quick, so easy. I actually really love it because I love the bold colors and just all those fun layers. So that was layout number 1 that's down, and we're gonna hop into layout number 2, and I will show you in my wrap up what the layouts are, and I'll post some still shots, so they won't be at the end of this video. But yes, you will see them close up, and I will explain things a little bit more and then show you what I have left over in each of my kits. So I'm kind of proud that I have been killing these kits so far this month, which is always really fun. So here for this next kit, I started again with one full 12 by 12 piece from the Sherbert collection, and then I had a about 6-inch by 12-inch piece from Sunkissed. It's that darker kind of pink with the hearts on it, and that I pulled because I knew I wanted the darker pink color, and then I also wanted what was on the other side, which were these pieces that had a little bit of orange. And those were the colors that I kind of had decided I was going to pick all of my embellishments with. I was going to play off of those colors. And then just because I needed some sort of contrast, I added in those teals. In both the Sherbert collection and the Sunkissed collection, there really isn't a true green. Well, I guess there is in some of the rainbows, but the predominant color seems to be more of that teal. So that teal in this case really is the contrast between the orange and pink, and then the teal on the other side of the color spectrum, and it serves sort of as blue or green in this case. There's my cute little stamp from Studio Calico. That is so many years old, but it has the tiniest little star on it. So I just wanted to add a different something, I guess, into the background and just kind of highlight those spots on this paper where there's a little bit of distressing and there's a little bit of words, and it sort of almost looks stamped already. So I added some stars in there, and because it is the kids holding little starfish, but that paper is hearts, and I did pull out some hearts to embellish with. I also wanted to load up on the stars and just really drive home the starfish motif. So the stamping kind of did that for me as well. And I outlined all of my strips of paper because I didn't know how much they were going to blend into the background. So I added that black as my outline, and so I wanted to bring in some other really bold black, and again, that's what the stamping did. So once I got all of those little strips of paper kind of sorted and I knew where I wanted to put them, then this really was just about finding the right place for all of the embellishments again. So the embellishments, I've got chipboard from the Sherbert collection and a couple pieces from the ephemera, like those tags, or sorry, not tags, tickets that you see me working with right now. Those come from the embellishment pack that is from Sherbert, and then also some pieces from the cut apart sheet from Sunkissed. So a good blend of the two collections, and I've really done that the whole way through. So far, I think just about every layout that I've created using the Sunkissed collection, I have added something from the Sherbert collection because the colors just match really well. They're very summery and happy and bright, and so the especially the chipboard pack that I got brings that texture to the Sherbert collection to the Sunkissed collection that I didn't have. There's also puffy stickers in here from the Sunkissed collection. So I was able to find some starfish from there, and then just some random starfish you'll see at the very, very end. The last things that I put on are these orange starfish, and I think those just came from a sticker sheet that I got at Michael's, or it could even have been Dollarama. It was little crabs and little starfish, and the crabs are sort of like a jewel, not a jewel, like one of those flat back capuchon type buttony backs. Anyways, it was all on the same pack, and I've used up most of it because in this trip we saw a lot of starfish and we saw a lot of crabs, so I've been using those all over. But the 2 starfish that were left over were orange, and so I thought that works perfectly. So I do add those as well. So just like with the first layout, this was really just about nestling things together, fitting them into their right places, balancing the colors and the textures and the sizes and shapes, and poof, it came together so quickly. I love it. I'll finish it off with some gold splatters. And that's it. That's my layout number 2. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please go and check out the links down below for Kristen and Christy and Moira and Shannon and Sheila, and see the pages that they've been putting together and the kits that they're building. And until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.
Bye. Thanks to me. She button. Tell my channel.